So, where we last left off, you guys
We're about to walk through.
had entered into a little shop, went into a room with Ketharaak and had a discussion, upon which he did notify that he was willing to let you guys have a run at him. Was pretty much the idea. He's old, he's tired, he's bored, and he doesn't want to have to go through the process of reforming himself. So he said, you know what, I don't think y'all are going to actually be able to do anything, but I want to fight. So with that, he left you guys in the room to kind of meddle for some time and left a doorway behind him to his demi-plane inside the elemental plane of fire. And with that, we're gonna open up with you guys in... Why are you not playing audio? I love technological difficulties.
I love that you keep him in a little folder step. That just...
Okay, I need to figure that out real quick.
You're the
blob.
cum blob.
So, is there anything you guys are wanting to do or cast upon yourselves?
I am considering that.
I would like to cast.
No.
Fuck you.
Can I see through the portal?
No, you cannot.
Good.
So I'm considering to wild shape
I
into
would like to
a
turn
fairy
muffin
dragon younger.
into a phylactery and
phylactery.
leave it on this plane,
Okay.
just in case.
Have we
will
rolled
not die.
initiative yet?
No, because you guys have not entered into the battlefield yet.
What do you think? Should I summon some animals?
I think we should summon...
You just show up with fucking
I think we need
Noah's
to
Ark.
summon the gods.
So
Your little fire
should I
sprite
do this
would
or should I go first?
unfortunately be useless in this scenario.
Actually,
Do you have anyone
regardless, if he has immunity or resistance, it knocks it down a level. So if he has immunity, it's only resistance. If he has resistance, it doesn't matter
And
because
use
of the
the
feat I
gold
have.
innate to
Is that
become
for everybody or just him?
red.
Just the thing?
Everyone.
No. Blue.
My fire burns brighter.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have
Cool.
Bresk. These are what I can do.
You do you, man.
Yeah.
Basically,
So-
those Wyvern has the most health.
That's really
The wormling.
Wormling, yeah, but it's crap on a lot of other things.
Any spells you're wanting to cast on yourself or your party before you walk through?
So this is the form I
Oh.
was in for the big battle, and I was pretty much working.
I guess I can give someone resistance.
So I could do this.
I would-
To what?
Or like I go.
It's just concentration up to a minute. You touch a willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its
Everything is
choice.
silent casting.
Probably want one that is resistant to fire.
Well, this is the blue guy.
No, it's just a d4 for anything.
I know, but
Yes.
we're on the plane of
For
fire,
any saving
regardless.
throw, or...
And my ring won't work then. But
Correct.
any saving
Yes,
throw.
for any
At
saving
least
throw you
okay.
add a d4.
Okay.
Because typically you assume the resistances of said poly or wild shape.
We
I'll give it to Warden. Warden, you have a d4 you can use.
a
And
D4. I can,
calibrate concentration. Yeah, d4 you can add it to a saving throw.
Trake,
cool.
you guys want me to hit you with?
are
this?
you sure that is the one that you choose? You have some other things that are pretty good. Maybe a little bit higher spell level.
How many can you get with
I
that?
mean, I can summon animals.
You specifically have a 4th level spell I'm looking at that might be useful. That is a 10 minutes
This would
concentration.
be a second level.
Are you talking about Aura of Life?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I can get 4 creatures.
It's up to you. I'm going to leave it up to you.
Yeah, I wanted to do something that buffs, and that's definitely the better choice. I'm gonna double check the animal thing and see if I can do both those at the same time. I don't know if I can.
If they're both
It's
concentration, then no.
concentration. Yeah.
I can do nothing but pray.
Yeah.
So that is what Nari will be doing.
Nari's got a whole bunch of fire spells.
Yeah, so I'm useless.
Well,
Essentially.
do we know that he's resistant to fire?
And cold.
Question. So I know that I believe it was
Commands.
me and
17 save.
Petrus, right?
Yeah.
His name. Well, I think Petrus assisted in it or whatever it was. Roll like a history check on whatever to figure out what this guy's weaknesses probably were and what probably weren't effective. And since we decided he was Blue Abishai, right?
Yeah.
He's connected to Tiamat, which is we just assumed like, well, cold or lightning, one of the two probably aren't effective.
That's right.
But since he is a magical being, like a magical creature, kind of like when you're fighting a werebear or whatever,
Yeah.
would Warden
Alright, there's an
would
aura
Warden
aura of
know
life
whether or
around me now.
not physical attacks are effective?
Physical attacks will still do stuff. They probably
Yes,
just won't be
just
as,
not as
effective.
So he knows about the silvering method, obviously, because he's a blacksmith. No, well, I'm a blacksmith.
Well, silvering doesn't do stuff for demons or devils.
Does not.
Silvering is for monstrosities
Okay.
and other beasts. It is not for demons or devils.
Would Warden know what material component they're possibly weak to that is not a normal physical damage of steel?
I mean, the general idea that you understand is devils do not have a direct weakness to anything particular. It is more the combination of things that they are less resistant to that make them easy to defeat. Or defeatable in general. They're not supposed to be something that's easy to defeat, is your general knowledge of them. It's supposed to be tough.
But would a silvered weapon be more effective than slightly less
A
effective?
holy weapon, radiant.
Are you
burn.
good, Jade?
What I'm trying to get at is whether or not Warden should use.
Oh, he was going to ask a question.
Yeah. Were you wanting to ask something, Jade?
No,
Okay.
sorry.
Never mind. I decided that I would rather use my 5th level spell for something.
Okay.
But in the future,
Probably best.
can I use creation to cover my weapons in silver?
I would have to look at it a little bit more theoretically, but possibly. And in between of possibly
And
and
probably.
possible. Yeah, and probably, sorry.
Like,
And
I'm
proceed.
out.
Okay,
Super.
so who is casting what going into this?
I am casting Aura of Life. Anyone within a certain distance, 30 feet of me, will not have their maximum hit points go down. If you die in the circle, then you come back at 1 hit point at the start of your turn. And yeah, it's good.
Wait, you're creating a circle?
It's
Yeah,
it's
it's
an
around
aura
30 feet.
around him. So anything within 30 feet of him, if you're within 30 feet and unconscious at the beginning of your turn, you get 1 HP and then you get your turn. So you don't have to
Is that
spend
aura?
anything to do that. That is concentration though.
I have that aura, but I do not have it prepared. I prepared something
Okay,
else.
I'm going to.
Who-
Nari is going to like curse silently under her breath that she doesn't know more spells, and then she's just gonna walk right in.
Okay,
That's
so
what Nari's doing.
Warden, I'm assuming you're casting something, Mr.
I-
Cleric Man.
Yeah, but it's a matter of whether or not I'm casting it before we go in or after.
We haven't had a long rest since we
Nope. Yeah, I was looking.
because
like,
the dinner, the meal's still in effect.
Yes, our spell slots have not been
Replenished
replenished.
since you guys entered the City of Brass.
Okay, so I'd like to hold an action, and that the trigger is right before we roll initiative. I'd like to cast this,
You would like to cast Bless
and
before the first something
yes,
is done.
Yes, I'm going to hold it until the moment right before hostility starts.
Okay.
I will
So-
cast it at 2nd level and give it to Grim for.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you and Penis will be the only two that do not have it.
Yeah, I don't care if Penis dies.
I don't think anyone really cares about
So,
Penis. So we don't-
Except for his
Warden has decided.
owner.
Warden has decided that he will also hold spell.
okay.
Might not want to use that one.
The casting time.
You
So,
like-
Zach,
yes.
with the way I can time this is I know like we can decide when we enter, obviously.
Yeah.
The casting time is 1 minute. Can I spend that 1 minute and essentially as soon as I enter, I like lock my target and use the last sentence or two of the spell?
What spell are you
incantation?
wanting to use?
Magic circle.
Magic Circle. The reason why that's difficult is the idea of concentrating on a spell is you're generally not moving. You're doing it in one place. Specifically because Magic Circle, if memory serves me correctly, let me take a peek at it, is something you have to draw.
It's something I have to draw.
Or ball.
Maybe I am incorrect in that. Let
Well,
me take a look at it.
Of
You just-
magical force that surrounds.
Glowing runes appear.
If he has to draw it, then he could just use his arms as he steps in to do quick
So you
circle.
create a 10-foot radius,
Quick draw.
20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy. Glowing runes appear wherever the cylinder intersects. Choose one or more of the following types. Da 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 da. How I generally saw it is the reason why powdered silver was set is for you to draw the runes.
But then it says anywhere you see within range.
Yeah, then it says anywhere you see within range. However, the range is 10 feet away.
You don't know where he's at.
That's a big room. So unless he's right in the doorway, that's not going to work.
Wait,
At a point that you can see.
at a point that
within
you can
range,
see.
Is it the range?
So
is
the
10 feet,
range
or
is
it
10 feet
Oh, that's
away
really pretty.
and is a 10-foot radius circle cylinder.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I know we don't know where he is, but
Alright.
the portal's right there.
The
I think
door
the idea
opens
of the
right in between
range
these two sets of rocks.
It's simply so you are standing like on the
Edge of
outer
it,
face
yeah.
of the force
Yeah.
field when it
How
goes up.
I generally see it is similar to that of teleportation circle. You draw the runes, you set it, and then you slam your staff down and activate them. And that is how it occurs.
All right,
Well, never mind. I can't use magic circle.
we got 50 minutes. Let's get
Yeah,
it.
let's get
Yeah.
going.
So,
Oh boy.
Nari.
Nari runs
Where
in.
is Nari's mini?
Whoa,
Guns blazing. Nari already decided this. Nari has nothing else to do
Nari is inside.
except cast fucking
Where
and
is
police and go.
mini for Nari?
And find out what it does.
Like, what else am I gonna do?
I'm gonna. Okay, and then in that case, I'm gonna hold action word of radiance.
Word of Radiance? Okay.
Yeah.
For what trigger?
By the way, that's a range of 5 feet.
Dude,
We're
Oh, it radiates from me. I forgot about that.
Alright, this will be Nari. Whether
Toll the Dead.
it's active or not.
There we go. Sorry.
Okay.
I
So
am
holding
not- I
Toll
need
the
to read
Dead.
through my spells
Almost
now.
positive that my only thing to do beforehand won't
Was
work.
put poison.
Or guiding
Well, as
bolt.
far as spells,
No,
is
I'll use
mirror
guiding bolt.
image.
You'll
That's
use
first.
guiding
That's the
bolt
only thing
first
I
level.
can do. And given what he knows about his scrying orb and whatnot,
You're like
pretty
logically.
sure that logically it's not going to work because if
So
they
that's
have
Petrus.
any ability to see aside from standard sight, it doesn't work.
I wonder
Oh,
what's
congratulations
going
on the
with his
car.
oh, thanks. We're
Vehicles.
happy to have a vehicle again. I'm happy to have a vehicle again.
And where is Midget Man Drake?
Ty.
That is not my
Oh, I forgot I had
three-seater truck
those.
that I have to put a
Hold
car
on,
seat
I
in.
might have another thing I want to do. I
Okay.
have to go find this real quick.
Keep thinking. I'm
He's
finding
looking-
minis.
Yeah, that's the problem with brakes. Minis go higher.
Also, it doesn't help that I
You know,
transported
I
all of
really
this.
think I want to quit rolling this
I was gonna say I might.
D3.
Actually, I
I'm gonna
would.
put this D3 back over here and find another D4. Anyone have a D4 that rolls higher than 1?
You can try. She's kind of heavy.
certainly try.
You did for me last time.
Alright, try again. That is a 4.
Well, there you go.
Alright,
That
here is
is a
Petrus.
3.
Trader roll.
And here is
That is a
Drake.
2. That is a 4.
Beautiful.
So-
there you go.
Thank you. I am so. We're gonna train you in the upright position.
Gonna train the die.
That's how I leave them.
Gotta quickly train it. Alright. So, Nari, you are the first to step through. Make a
Yes.
perception check.
I perceive
Pancakes.
nothing for my future affairs like this. Yeah, I don't perceive much. 11.
11. So as you step into the room, this is hot.
Next one was a 20.
When I say hot, I mean hot. You guys can use that one if you want.
Thank you.
It's hot.
It's probably 110, 115 degrees in here. It's even warmer than it generally is in the city of Brass. And as you step through this portal, you immediately see why. There is a massive lava river going through the center of this
Rude.
place. There are a few bridges, as you see. However, there is this big, like, red glowing spike, like a stalagmite coming up from the ground, curved to the side, with this, like, red runic eye on its end.
Where? Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then staring around the room, pretty much the only other major thing you see is a small flapping blue man across the room, just waiting, it seems. He seems to have donned a somewhat ceremonial looking armor. It's with leathers and metal straps, but it does not seem like he's done too much.
Nari's gonna look around. She's gonna be like, nice digs, man, and you got dressed up just for us. You really shouldn't have.
The ceremony of death is such a fantastic time. Why wouldn't I dress up for it?
That's fair, that's fair. It's gonna look ugly covered in blood later.
He kind of smiles. The
No,
blood
he's
won't
like,
even
I'm
stain your skin as it is already red, but I'll have to clean up later.
Maybe. Or maybe we'll be cleaning up.
Are you trying to
Taking
like
over the
vicious
digs.
mock?
And as
Like,
as
without
this
vicious
conversation is
mockery?
happening, as the rest of you guys,
Nari's trying to
step
put on a brave
in.
face because she's absolutely freaking terrified.
And
And she's an
s-
appointment tomorrow that she's definitely gonna be dead if she doesn't make.
So
I'm just
Nari,
gonna coat my arrows in the blue carstamic acid.
okay, you're coating your arrows in it. Okay, so you, Nari, are in the front right here. I would say Nibs would be the next in. Petrus and the rest of you guys are set out like thus.
Can I ask Petrus what the spiky eyes are?
Petrus says, "Well, I have no fucking clue. Why do you expect me to know? You're the ones who wanted to come and fight this guy.
Because you're a wizard.
I'm not a wizard. I'm a
Wizard
warlock."
penis.
I don't care what you are.
As he's saying that, you
Harry
guys
Potter.
hear from Ketharaak.
That's too good.
Y'all hear from across the room Ketharaak say, "Any final words before we continue?"
Fly, you fools.
Alright, well I guess it's time to fight! And as he's saying that, you see him grow out and this armor stretches. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up a picture real quick. I know.
Downstairs.
Do you want to roll the d4 or do you want me to roll the d4?
He turns into this hulking, massive creature, and his staff grows with him with lightning piercing out from the end. As you're casting a
God
bless
Do you want to roll or do I?
on the 4 people. Oh, it's a 2. And you cast your
Better than
guiding
ones.
bolt,
Alright, you guys have a
Yeah.
bless of 2.
and as he
Which does what again?
You can add it to any attack roll, any save. You have a +2 to anything you basically roll.
as he grows out these wings, he legitimately grows. He is about 10 or so feet tall at this point, wings well outstretched from his general body. His mouth is just flickering with lightning, and his veins almost seem to be flickering with lightning as well.
Disgusting.
Along
guess
with
lightning's probably
all
not gonna work.
of this, generally, this would be including a devilish presence, which causes a wisdom saving throw to be frightened. However, you all are under the effects of a hero's feast, and therefore cannot be frightened.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I ain't scared of you, bitch.
Hey Jay, did you catch? You've got a +2 bless.
+2 bless. Got it.
Any roll that you do that's
Well, in that
is
case,
+2 hits to attack rolls.
So with that,
we rolling
Alright.
initiative.
we are rolling initiative.
Does a 14 hit?
Does a 14 does not hit. I need to get a piece of paper that I can track initiatives.
Yeah.
His AC is more than 14.
I want 12 of them.
Okay.
Do we get +2 to our initiative too?
I don't remember.
I believe it is just attacks and saving throws that Bless gives that bonus to. Where did my pen go?
Let me look.
Motorboat is guys.
You just ruined it.
What was that?
A 6?
I got an initiative.
Attack
Oh, no,
rolls
there's a
and
9.
save
There's
throws.
a dot.
So Trek got
Nice,
22.
12.
Oh, well, that
That is a 17 plus.
5?
Okay, so we've got a 22 for Nari. She has a higher dex than Drake.
I have 22 as well.
And
Let's go.
what is your dex?
+3.
What is yours, Drake?
Not that. 1 second. I'll look.
Not that.
+2.
Plus 2.
You're
So-
in dex-based combat. right?
Yeah, so we are a 22 for Nibs. We have a
I didn't
22.
even go first with the natural 20.
Oh, you nat 20 and +2.
And you're still going third.
Because we tied you.
So,
22 +2.
Patris.
That's just my initiative.
Honestly, that's a bit.
Okay, is there anyone 20 to 15?
I want 12 of them.
You're on 12?
12.
You're both at 12? The entire party other than Petrus tied on initiative. That's hilarious. 3 at 22 and 2 at 12. You have a higher dex, though.
What's your dex?
+4.
Ah, you have one more dex than me.
Yeah,
Which
man.
is really funny to think about because I'm an
Droid.
Massive droid.
I'm an 8 foot 500 pound piece of metal.
So 12 is Mike, and then 12 is Warden, and then Penis all the way at 5. Okay, so as you guys enter this room, Nari, you get to start us.
Do it, Nori.
So did the rest of us hear him
How far away is he?
mention the fact that he says this is the ritual of death, as in capital ritual?
I would say that really was only heard by Nari and
Okay.
maybe you.
What does that mean?
What? Does Nori know what that means?
He's just guessing on what that means. He doesn't actually
I
know what that means.
Don't know what that means.
Okay,
but
how far
it
away
has
is he?
triggered.
1, 2.
Nibs is going to roll.
Each of the squares is 5 feet.
What did you roll?
5 feet.
So,
Should be
if did Nibs hear that?
I would say Nibs heard Ritual of Death and nothing else.
All right. So if I rolled a 21 on Arcane, would
He could mean any number of things.
would it imply that there is a ritual spell going on?
From what you can tell of what the room looks like, it would not surprise him if there was a ritual
Okay.
spell going on.
But I have no.
But you can't tell for sure. You're not a wizard. You don't have
Yep.
detect magic. It wouldn't surprise you, but also in the same right, a ritual of death doesn't necessarily always mean the ritual, but merely just
The
killing.
ritual of combat.
The ritual of combat,
Yeah.
the ritual of killing someone.
I don't know him well enough to make that call. Okay.
Is he a large creature now?
He would still be considered medium.
He just got buffed.
He just got buff. He
Good
got
old.
big.
And younger.
He's a grower, not a shower.
He is a grower. He doesn't actually look younger. He just looks bigger.
All right, Nari.
Alright, start us off.
Yeah, okay. Nari would like to, first off, to move, just before the bridge. Yeah, right there is fine.
You still have long stride on you. It hasn't been an hour, has it?
It's
I would
definitely
think
been
it
an hour because
has,
you guys were
yeah.
long striding to
When we were at
her
the-
old home, and then
Okay.
waited there for 30 minutes, and then
Okay.
went and waited another 3 hours before
That's
meeting.
right. That's right. All right.
And
So
then
you have another waste.
So you've gone 5, 10, 15, 20 feet so far.
yes, and then I would like to cast.
How about, real quick, we try and slide this off of the map, because there are details everywhere that I do want you guys to see that may be important to where you position
Those
yourselves.
There's a phone and stick it right between the laptops. You can slide this way.
There's nothing major down there.
That's what he just.
Well, shut up, Thomas. Come on.
I'm all too.
I know.
How far in the air is he?
He, at this point, is about 20 feet in the air. I'm going to go ahead and mark that right here, that he is 20 feet in the air.
Actually, in that case, then I have
Two
one
more?
more square of movement, right? Yeah.
You have 2 more squares.
If I take one more square, would that put me within 30 feet? Or how does that work when someone's
So
in
5,
the air
10,
too?
15, 20.
Does it?
He is 30 feet away from you right now.
I'll give you a full. I will cast, which is bolt.
Which bolt? Okay.
We're just gonna do.
Now, before you do that, thinking in Nari's head, it was described to her that as a blue Abishai, lightning damage is not something that hurts.
Yes.
Is Witch Bolt lightning damage?
Oh, that is only lightning damage. Sorry, I think the other
Chromatic
chromatic
orb?
orb's what I was thinking of.
There
Okay.
you go.
Beautiful.
That
And
one
I
has
would-
multiple damage types that you could use.
And I would like to go with cold damage just to see if it does anything.
Cold damage? Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, that does not hit.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 2
Plus
plus 7, so
Okay, well,
plus,
that does
plus
not
another
hit.
2, but no
that,
hit.
that does not hit. Do you have a bonus action, or would you like to use that last 5 feet of movement?
I would like
To shit myself.
basically.
I can help with that.
I would
can
just like
shit your
to.
pants.
I'd like to draw out my rapier.
Okay,
That's it. I would like.
that
to
is it.
That's yeah.
Okay, so with that, Nibs.
Hey Nibs, if you're wanting to hit him, this seems like his AC is a little bit high from Nari's turn. If you wait till right after me, I can attempt to cast Fairy Fire on him to make him easier.
All right. Cool. Good to know. I'm going to move 5,
That's
10,
metagaming.
15, 20 up to the eyeball.
Okay, you're gonna move up to the eyeball.
I'm going to hit
Love to call
detect
out
magic
metagame.
on it.
You're gonna cast Detect Magic?
Yep.
Okay, with an action, you cast Detect Magic, and you are overstimulated. This place is incredibly magical. It is literally created by magic.
Did he just pass out by casting?
However, this
You-
should
You are overwhelmed, but
cleric druid.
yes, it's just an overstimulation. The magic, this
Tail
whole
sticks-
lava,
He just flashbanged himself.
this
with,
whole
like,
lava is straight up just magic
Okay.
lava. You notice, what is the range on that? 30 feet.
Yeah.
So it definitely lights up in front of you. This eye is 100% magical. It has abjuration, evocation, some divination magics in it, and also conjuration and some necromancy. It has a little bit of everything. So, like I said, a little bit of everything. Very interesting. This over here specifically has conjuration and evocation magic set around it. This is a very, very powerful magic radiating from this rune. The brazier is magical, but doesn't seem to have anything super special. There's some magical items across here. The walls specifically light up with heavy, heavy senses of necromantic magic. You are barely within 30 feet of the wall, and so there's this little bit it smells bad. Like it legitimately stings in your stench, in your senses. So that is your movement and your action.
That is almost my movement. I still have another 20.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump off. 5, 10, 15, and I can skirt by the magic, correct?
Yes, it does seem to be activated by something outside of just being near it. That is one thing you can
Okay.
sense from it.
And I will move to there, and I don't believe I can bonus action hide.
No, you cannot. None of your classes give you that.
Nothing gives me
Only like 3 classes give that, and you are pretty much every other class but those classes.
that. I am definitely not playing classes that I normally play, or would ever dream of playing, except for the monk. Okay. So that pretty much ends my turn.
Do you not have a bonus action you would like to do?
I do not have a bonus action that I'd like to do at this time.
Okay, sounds good. With that, Trake, we go to you. Can you see the map all right?
I can see the map already. Which one's me?
You, right here. The only short one.
Oh, okay, cool. Am I within 120 feet?
Easily.
Big guy?
Easily.
Got it. I would like to spawn in my fire bunny right next to him.
Okay, you spawn it right next to him in the air?
Yes, because it can fly.
Yes, it can.
Yeah, if possible. Can it be behind
What's
me?
she look like?
What?
It's not an actual bunny.
Oh, I said.
Oh,
yeah,
no, it's a bunny.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's an actual bunny. I was asking what she
Yeah,
looked like.
it's a
The
rabbit.
fire bunny. Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
that
it
spawns in, so he's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw. I'll let you know what it is, or take 2d6 damage.
He rolls a 21.
Yeah, probably 6. So I think it's either halved or...
It's actually
one
way
second.
higher than 21, sorry.
But
It's actually a 27.
Too bad.
That is my bad.
Rick.
Alright,
It is a
it's-
27 on his
it's-
dexterity saving
The
throw.
saber sucks, so he doesn't take any damage.
Okay.
But I will bonus action
You're doing great
command
so
it.
far.
Am I protected behind a meteor party member right now?
Yes, you are directly behind Warden.
you could run
Yeah,
behind
Bad
this.
place to be.
Probably.
Yeah.
Seeing as how I have healed.
And also, remember, 30 feet around me. It's a good place to be. Then I'll
I
go
like
ahead,
this
yeah,
better.
bonus action command the bunny. And he is going to do his attack. 1 second. I'm opening it.
Bunny backflip.
What is that for?
The bunny. You can put
The bunny. I was gonna pull out a red ring
That works.
or something along those lines. Well, probably not a ring. Probably a die.
Alright, so no one caught my failed jokes about the hot bunny girl.
Oh, I did
Wait,
not
hot
hear
bunny
anything.
girl?
I kept making jokes that no one
Hot Bunny
picked
Go
up on.
Senpai?
I picked up on it. I just
You just were like, I'm not even touching that with a 10-foot pole.
yeah, because I don't touch women. Women are disgusting.
Yeah, you're Asian.
Exactly.
And a Jew.
Okay.
I'm
So,
not
26
Asian,
more
but I am a
damage.
Jew.
Sorry. He's playing a Jew in one of them.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, in our
It's like
1930s.
Asian and Jewish?
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay, Jade.
Alright, I'm gonna have my fire bunny. He's just gonna
He
teleport
goes
to the
into
other
two
side of him.
conversations before you
Teleport to the other side of him. Okay.
Yep. And he's gonna do 1d6 plus 4 damage unless he is able to save. I believe it's the same save.
That is a 14.
Okay, so I really gotta check.
Sweet. This means we'll find out if he takes any damage at all.
Well,
Yes.
if it's immune, he is resistant, because as a wildfire druid, he has a little bit of bonuses.
Oh.
So he can actually still deal fire damage.
It's just hard.
My spell save is easy.
It's good to be special.
It's special darkness. You still can't see anything.
Alright.
Oh my
so
god.
my
Right,
spell
You
save
started-
DC is 16.
I started watching Shadow and Bone, and
Go
when
ahead
they
and
started
take
talking
it.
about like the folds and
D6
stuff, and I was
plus
like,
4
Thomas
damage.
and I were like, I think there might be some
That's a
copyright
6,
issues.
so he took 10 damage.
10 damage? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good job, little bum bunny.
If he has a resistance, then he doesn't anymore.
Little
If he
bum
has
bunny?
a
Yeah.
Little
immunity,
little
then
bunny.
it's just resistance.
little bum bunny.
Bunny girl.
Okay. It does seem to have some sort of effect on him. Not major, though.
Okay.
Okay. So, is that your turn, Drake?
Yes, 10 points of damage.
Okay. So, with your turn, we now
The
are
real
at
bids.
initiative 20.
Oh no! The dreaded
With
20.
initiative 20 comes... Well, those are initiative 10. Trake, you are the closest. I would like you
Post
to...
not clear.
No, he's not.
Trake and Warden, I would... To what I'm speaking of, yes, he is. I would like you both to make perception and or investigation checks.
Check.
Nah.
These two, not nobody else.
I'm rolling perception.
You have bless. You both have blesses.
Oh yeah.
You can add a d4 to those. That is correct.
It's a. Do they roll each time, or is it?
They can roll each time if they want to have some variety.
Nice. That's cool.
Alright, so that's a 14, and I'm gonna use my d4. And then I got 4 more, so 18.
18.
Yeah.
I roll a d4 with it.
Yes.
Cool. So it's a 25 plus 3, 28.
So Warden.
You rolled your d4
He
when you
perceives
already
the
had
air.
20.
Peering over your
Molecules
shoulder
You
down
have it. You get it over and over. It doesn't go away.
until he loses concentration. So
'cause we
as
definitely know
you
I'm not
peer
gonna
over
do
your
that.
shoulder, just to check your surroundings behind you, you
I see everything.
don't see everything, but looking around the room, specifically looking back at Trake, you see that he does not seem to be bothered, but the wall behind him that appears to be of molten rock is not molten rock. It is instead a large, flat, plain, flesh-ridden wall with arms convulsing from it in weird bends, and a pair of arms are reaching towards Trake right now, but are not quite active on that. With that, it is Ketharaak's turn.
I can't say anything until it's my turn.
Talking's a free action.
Already
You can
flanked.
speak one sentence.
Son of a bitch.
Free action at any time.
I
thought it was
I
on
would
my turn.
I allow one sentence or one phrase per round of combat outside of your
Oh,
turn.
the walls are necrotic.
Uh,
That's what Nibs yells before he jumps down.
I yell, keep away from the walls.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I can't do
I'm
anything
gonna
now.
go balls not to the walls.
starting
Balls away from the walls.
So Ketharaak, floating in air, is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over this direction, flying. And using his bonus action, he is going to breathe lightning breath. I need in a line, I have lines for this now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, these are not well because these are much larger, but in this line, Warden and Trake would be the two caught.
Nice.
So I need both of you guys to make me dexterity saving throws.
Add a d4.
Add a d4. Now, this is not crazy high damage, as it is
For
a
me?
bonus action. Where is my-
73.
Sorry, I didn't hear who he was shooting at.
You,
Shooting
sir.
at me.
And Warden.
Dex save plus a d4 for you.
So, that's not
Alright.
that much damage. Well, I'm just gonna
19
So that
plus.
is 19 plus 1, 20. 30,
So with a 20,
Dirtiest 20.
a 20, I believe, saves.
17.
Total?
That was after the D4.
Yes, a 20 does save. What did you roll?
17.
17. So you take a full 12 lightning damage, and Trake, you take 6.
Oh.
I think the damage is acceptable. I will not react.
And with that, Nari, with you being the one closest to everyone, he's gonna look down at you, and you guys lock eyes, as he can say, "Come over to this side, my pretty. Why don't you help out a little? I need you
No.
to make me a wisdom saving throw. You have this at
He's
advantage.
gonna try to control.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
no.
is at advantage,
And you add a d4.
and you're adding a d4.
In the bucket. In the bucket.
That's an 11 and a 5 plus
Oh.
3 plus.
Wait,
Wait,
plus
so
wisdom.
14 plus.
Is 0.
Oh,
Sorry, guys. Sayonara. It was nice knowing you all.
It's a 14.
So Nari, your mind is overwhelmed as
Rip.
Ketharaak, the slaver of minds, aptly named, is now in control of your form as you are a third-person spectator in your own body. As you feel your body turn around and brandish your rapier towards your friends. That is his
Can I speak
turn.
at all?
No.
Or no?
No,
I'm
you are-
literally
you
just
are-
observer.
He has casted Dominate Person on you.
Dummy.
Can I yell
That's what she
something right
likes.
now?
What'd you say?
Can I yell something right now?
Yes, you can yell something, Drake.
I'm gonna yell at Penis, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, this is why we have you."
This is why we have you.
He's going to say, "Stupid little man, that is too far away for me to dispel."
Dang it.
And so I'm going to read you the specifics of this so that you can argue and debate when I say you do something.
Okay.
You attempt to beguile a humanoid creature you see within range, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or be charmed by you for the duration. If you or creatures that are fighting it are friendly, you have advantage. You already had advantage, so. While the creature is charmed, you have a telepathic link as long as two of you are on the same plane of existence. It is used to issue command, no action required, and it will do its best to obey. It can specify or be as general as attack this creature, run over there, fetch this object, and it completes this. And the creature completes this order, and if the creature completes this order and doesn't receive further direction from it, it defends and preserves itself to the best of its ability. And he can use a second action to take complete control of you, to just puppet you. But right now it is just...
So right now, basically, he controls my intentions.
If she takes damage, can she get a
Yes,
chance?
she
to...
does get new saving throws at advantage every time
What
you are
do you
damaged.
mean is dispel magic is in range?
Counterspell.
Oh, counterspell.
He can't counter something that is more than 60 feet.
That's ripping the chat.
And guess what? Dispel is an action, so he wouldn't be able to do it right now anyway until it's his turn.
I know. I thought he was talking about dispel.
Either way, that is Ketharaak's turn. Mikey.
You're standing next to a wall that's trying to eat yours.
No, that's Drake who is doing that.
Well,
I'm
he's
not.
standing next to him, right?
I'm gonna move up here so I can see past his fat ass.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot my bow.
Okay. Your bow?
'Cause with my special arrow.
Okay, with special arrow.
Can
Okay.
someone please hit him?
And
Boink.
I'm gonna give myself advantage on that with my bonus action.
Okay,
To
sounds
steady
good.
aim. Mm,
13? Add a d4.
21 plus
22.
22 does hit.
22. Oh, yeah.
Auto crit.
He has gone.
He's already gone.
The assassinate feature only works when you go before the creature in initiative order.
Yeah.
Rip.
It is rip. It's kind of just sad when your assassin rogue doesn't roll phenomenal on initiative.
It is nice when your assassin rogue is the one who initiates combat, though.
Yeah.
Yes. Because then you go and then you go again. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah. So that's going to be 46. What damage does the Wukar stomach acid?
That deals poison damage.
It makes
Well, I
the-
mean, how many die?
It would be considered a potent poison, I believe.
Because I haven't actually hit anything, so I
Yeah, so it would be an
don't
extra
have it.
2d8 on a con save,
Okay.
which he very well might pass with that roll. He doesn't pass with that roll. He rolls a 14, needed a 15.
Nice. All right. He also starts puking all over the place.
Nice.
Does that break his
Oh,
concentration?
2, 4, 8, 16, 17, 18.
Oh yeah, Zach, I'm gonna be honest here. I took damage. I did not roll for concentration on the aura.
Go ahead and roll for concentration.
22.
22, Damage?
9 of which is poison.
9 of which is poison. Okay. And then the other
That
roll.
is Constitution.
A Constitution saving throw DC 10.
Nice. 19. We good.
19.
I almost never make those.
Fair. Okay, so that is Mike's turn. Warden.
Warden, cast.
Auto Death and Stray.
Pikachu, I choose you.
Dispel magic on the control.
You're going to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Found a
Donnie
Ketharaak.
mommy person.
are you going to move before you do so?
Yes. I will move.
You like pick me up with ease, or is that going to be difficult?
I would say that's his bonus action to pick you up and
By 4 arms. I can
I'm
just.
still going to it's not going to be a free action for you
He
to pick
weighs
someone
the
up.
size of like a raccoon.
Yeah, but it's still not going to be a free action to pick another character up and move them.
Sorry, buddy. Unless you were currently perched on me, like our
No.
actual raccoon friend.
I mean, did you have a plan for your bonus action?
A little bit.
Okay, then continue.
Yeah, it's fine. I can use my movement. It'll be good.
Yeah, he can walk.
Well, you have to dispel on her.
I know.
The effect is on her, just a
But I'm also figuring out how far away I am from him. Is this a big thing in my way?
Yes. Now, you can see over it. It's not super tall. It's only about 5 feet at its peak.
Okay, so it's like a half cover?
No, not at his angle.
Oh, well, I guess that's a fair point.
Yeah, because he's 20 feet up looking down at you.
I'm gonna move right. Well. Why do
Everyone.
Anyways, sorry. I'm just trying to get a nice vantage of the entire party, except
Okay,
the one who's
so you are attempting
playing
to
with lava.
dispel the dominated person. So, what I need you to roll is you're casting this at 3rd level, correct? So I need you to roll me a wisdom check. This is going to be a d20 roll plus a d4, just adding your wisdom.
Just adding my wisdom.
In the default.
Plus wisdom plus d4. That is all you're rolling.
Because you got the bless.
So do I... What about my wisdom bonus?
So it's your wisdom bonus, yes. You're a plus 4 plus 5 in wisdom.
Plus 4.
So you would add plus 4 to this roll plus your d4's roll. Your target is a 15.
Well, that's a 12 plus 4.
So that's a 16,
Yeah.
upon which, Nari, your mind is freed from the control of Ketharaak.
Nice.
Okay, bonus action.
Bonus action.
I'm a family.
I am going to.
Why did y'all look like my dad?
That would be a really weird dream.
I'm going to attempt to grapple.
You're going to attempt to grapple hook? Alrighty. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Please.
Add a d4.
Add a
That's
d4.
a good point. What is that?
15 plus.
12 plus. Wait.
It's like 12.
12 plus. That's 15.
15 does not hit. As you launch this
What
out...
did you roll to hit?
22.
Did it hit?
Yes. As this hook is launched out towards him, it looks to
I don't
be
think less
on
than
path to
17
wrap him until he uses his staff and just taps it to the side, and it just falls loose, kind of in the pool of lava just strung out here as you rain it back in. That is your turn, correct?
That is my turn.
Okay. Ketharaak at this point is going to use a legendary action, and he is going to activate a glyph. Nibs. I need you to go
I
ahead
had a
and roll
feeling
me
that
a
glowing things
Constitution
on the
saving
ground.
throw.
That's not 20 plus 4 for 24.
Okay, so you succeed on the saving throw. You will still take half of this poison damage, which that is...
Defense against poison.
He booby trapped the whole place.
Because of the...
You have resistance to poison as well, so this will be quartered, so you only take 5 points of poison damage.
Nice.
Rolled 20, so you take only 5 points.
He put boobies everywhere.
Yes. So as this glyph goes out, it is a permeating cloud of like green smoke just enveloping you in the area, but it is beginning to dissipate. And with that, Drake.
Move.
No, it is not your turn. It is the wall's turn.
I'm gonna get hit by the wall. I know.
I need you to make me a
He made a wall of math.
DC 14 athletics check as two arms suddenly are on your shoulders like someone doing a colonoscopy.
That would be on the rear.
It's on his shoulder. They're going for his ears.
Is there nothing I can do here? Is it just I have to?
It is a
Roll.
DC 14 athletics check.
Plus molest.
All right, I'm rolling.
Plus a
Did you
D4.
say plus molest?
Yes.
It doesn't
Well,
matter.
actually,
Negative
real
one.
quick before you do that,
9? No.
yeah, it does hit you anyway. So it reaches out with you for the grasping hands. It hits you with a 25,
Maybe graspy.
and it's going to deal a very small amount of damage, and I still need you to make that save.
So you had
Well-
13.
Roll a 13. That's the highest I could get with the D4.
Do you still have blessed? I mean,
Plus 2 or?
not blessed, but what was it? No.
Aura thing.
Guided. No, we don't have a bard
I
anymore.
just had I didn't have resistance. I just had. I don't know what I was gonna cast before. I have aura on the. so it
Okay.
doesn't do the
Auras
same
for
thing.
saving
So
throws.
you take 5 points of damage, and I need you to make another concentration check. Another DC
Okay.
10 concentration check. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it grabs you, and Warden, it not knowing your AC, attempts to make 2 javelin strikes against you as some of the arms produce weapons.
And throw it at
And
your
our
dogs.
one draws a bow and fires it at you, and the other throws a javelin, but they physically cannot hit you with your AC. So
Damn,
they
must be
both
nice.
miss. However, that only happens once, because it is a smart thing.
So the,
Did you succeed?
the wall?
No, I did not make the Constitution saving throw.
Doesn't he have
It's gone.
advantage on saving throws because of the meal?
Only wisdom saving throws,
Okay.
not constitution, sadly.
Um,
The aura of life is now down.
Yep.
So,
I like to imagine that my AC is so high, one of my arms just like naturally catch one of the javelin, and then the arrow just plinks off my head.
okay. So, that is the
Narc-
southern wall. Now,
Southern one.
Petrus.
Uh-oh.
No one is close enough on the northern wall
We still got Harry
for it
Penis.
to do anything. So, you've got Hairy Penis, who...
You're a penis, Harry.
He
Flower.
is going to bonus action. He sprouts these elemental flaming wings and begins to fly.
All I got for you.
And he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 and get up in the air, same level as Ketharaak.
Dude, they're about to have a.
There's about to be a firefight.
What's that? Is there that?
Boondock Saints.
I can't remember.
And
Harry
he
Potter,
is
but
going
there's a scene where Harry
to
Potter and
throw
Voldemort are, like,
a
basically
pair
floating in
of
the air and
Eldritch
firing at
Blasts.
each other.
They're not floating in the air. But
So-
Okay.
they're like jumping
He
to
needs
the side to die.
to roll. That's a nat 1, so that is a miss, but the second one hits. Why don't I have any d10s? Logan, you're failing me. Why didn't you give me any d10s?
What do you
Oh,
wear?
that's okay. That is going to be 7 points of force damage to Ketharaak.
Nice.
Is he knocked back?
He is not knocked back, I do not believe.
Okay. He doesn't have
We can see
the wedgie.
Rip.
which invocations he took. He did take a repelling blast, so Ketharaak is pushed back 10 feet. It would actually be to there, looking at the angle. Okay, that is his turn. We're back to the top. Nari,
Uh-oh.
your brain's a little messed up,
My brain's left up.
and you about face again to face your true enemy.
Yes.
The wall of death. That is probably
Actually-
moving inward.
I apologize. There is something else that occurs before your turn. I need
Nari's gonna.
Mikhail.
Fuck.
I'm just letting you guys know something's happening. Mikhail, Warden. Yeah, there's one down here. Nibs.
Dies.
I'm going to roll attack rolls on you guys. So, Warden, this physically cannot hit you. So you do not have to worry.
Fire in my gaze.
Mikhail, that is an
Don't you
18
love
to
it
hit.
when the DM says it physically can't hit me?
What?
18 to hit.
Yep.
Nibs, that is a
Smart.
15 to hit. Mikhail, you take 8 points of. Let me double check, make sure I know what damage type this is. This is going to be lightning damage.
Rip.
Actually, I apologize. Is 18 your AC?
16.
16 still would have hit. It was a 17.
Rip.
rather than what I originally intended.
It's lightning damage?
Yes.
Okay.
So as you see this, the eyes on these stalks are shooting little bolts of lightning out. One strikes towards Mikhail, one strikes towards Nibs. Actually, a second one is going to strike towards Nibs, as it is close enough. That is a 9, however, so definitely not high enough. And while that's occurring, there are 2 within range of Ketharaak, as they also shoot bolts of lightning out towards him, healing him for 8 points.
What?
Rip.
Oh, it's
love
like
it.
the Ender Dragon.
As
We
a
gotta get rid
GM,
of the
I
towers.
love it. As a player, fuck you.
We're fighting.
It
him
is
in-
a
we're
lot
fighting
to
him in
manage.
his lair.
Yeah,
So-
that's why I wanted to fight him in the room and not let him fly out. I
However,
wanted to destroy that
along
place and
with
just go
that-
for it.
Eyes here and here. Both you guys see these bones down below, these skeletal creatures, half put with flesh. Just half of them look some part Afriti, some humanoid, whether it be dragonborn or tiefling.
Boy,
These
am I about to
amalgamations
turn it
of
up.
creatures are just creeping up, and they break their chains against the wall as they stand up, and they are going to act an initiative 1 next turn.
Yo, these boys about to get turned. Undead.
Nari.
Are you sure they are undead?
We're gonna find out as soon as I turned them.
Nari would like to ask, can anybody actually do anything to Ketharaak? Because I don't. There's
you-
not a lot of stuff that I
Do you
can
have a
do.
bow?
But I do have a bow. So I can
You
do
just
that.
need to get them.
But I can also
Not fun.
take care of some of the other things that I know I have a better chance of actually doing something against.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Nice. DM will give you.
Can I roll an insight
Oh my
on
gosh.
my attack as to if it actually hurt him much?
It hurt him.
Okay.
Maybe not much, but it did hurt him. What did you roll for your check?
I'm making
Not.
hits.
Well, I reckon there's
Add a
little,
plus
if
2,
anything,
or D4,
can
roll the
actually
D4.
You can add a
full
d4 to
damage.
that.
Because we
Do
can
you make
that
it to
for-
10?
Depends on what this D4 is. No.
No? Then I shan't worry. What were you thinking, Logan?
I'm not gonna roll.
Oh, that I can do detect magic because I didn't realize it was concentration. I can't do a concentration detect magic with bless.
That is fair. You wouldn't have been able to.
So then, am I not concerned
Go
about
ahead
Wait,
and
detect
roll
magic
me.
is a concentration?
Yes, it is.
Apparently so. I thought
Detect
it was.
magic is 1 minute of concentration.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was.
burst it.
Yeah, I thought it was a single burst too, and then I went, wait a minute, there's a C next to this.
It is.
thing.
It is 1 minute. That's
Huh.
why Junvari uses it all the time.
You know.
Let me check something real quick.
Is it not one of those spells you can do either or with?
It is ritual and concentration. So Logan,
You're gonna have me roll.
I will have you roll an Arcana check.
Well, okay. So that was the.
The
okay.
reason why is Arcana has to do with magic, and I am using this to see if you would be able to hold those 2 concentration spells for that singular burst.
That is a
DC is
nat
15.
20 plus 4. That's the second.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so you retain that information that you gathered, but you still use that spell slot,
Okay.
and it just is a singular burst of all of this information swelling into your mind for it to all dissipate immediately. You can no longer sense that magic.
Okay. All right. So that was for last round. It is your turn. Sorry.
Yeah, it is Nari's
So
turn.
does my question do I not even think of that because I don't have the intelligence
Well,
roll? What was
um,
that for?
That was for whether Nari would think of the things. Now, that's not necessarily saying other people can't tell her some ideas.
Okay.
I mean, you see things. You saw him getting grabbed, right?
I was gonna say.
You could go back and attack the wall. You've got a lot of options.
because he's still.
You will say the eyes do look detachable and destroyable.
Well, I
I wish I'd have realized
am
that when I
close
was
to
on
one of the
top.
eyes, so I'm
Thought
gonna
about
take
punching it.
eye. Then we're gonna
Okay, so are you
This is
going to
one
go
of
to
the
the
eyes,
nearest
yeah.
eyes?
nearest
Okay,
eye.
so 5, 10. I need you to make an attack roll on it.
Does she have to climb up there?
No, it is within arm's
Okay.
reach. That is only about 7 feet in the air.
Oh, I thought.
So she is well within reach of it, being a normal human. You have 2 attacks.
That's good.
You're
I
attacking
got
an eyeball?
Was a nat 1.
Okay.
So 20.
20.
Plus
Nat
the
20?
D4.
Was that a nat 20?
That was a nat
Okay, well, you don't have to do anything else. The D4 don't matter. It's a nat 20.
24.
It's a nat 20 on a
Plus
stationary
whatever.
object.
Hell yeah.
So I need you to go ahead and roll damage. So that's going to be a D8 for your rapier, plus a D6 cold damage.
I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
I'm gonna poke this eye.
D6 and a D8.
That is so glad you got a nat 20.
1 to
Literally
20.
right.
1 to 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so a D8 and a D6.
A D8 and a D6.
Okay. That is a 3 and a 7.
Wait,
So that's-
This isn't
10. What's your modifier?
for the rapier.
Yes.
10.
No, you're plus 2 hit.
Oh.
Not damage. Damage is what I'm talking about.
1d8 plus 6.
Plus, there's a number there.
She just said plus 6.
Yeah. What are you talking?
I thought you said plus D6. I'm sorry.
No, plus 6. 1d8
Plus 6.
plus 6.
Okay,
So
so
you
you
have
deal
16.
32 points of damage
Okay.
as this eye just eviscerates in a cold wash.
What happens?
It disappears, is what happens.
Okay.
You
Like-
are an eyesore.
You were an eyesore.
Caused an eyesore.
And so we are going to be placing these around the eyes as they are destroyed.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Warden saw that.
Warden did see that.
Nice.
So that is
Nice.
Nari's action, and that's her first and second attack. Is there any bonus action you would like to take?
No. Well, how many feet of movement do I have left? I'll just head towards one of the other eyes.
You have 20 feet of movement, so you could go 5, 10, 15, 20, and get within attack range of
Or
this eye.
Warden's right there, though. Is that-
Warden is right there.
Okay,
you have.
Do you want to come over here to help the guy against the wall?
You
Getting-
could move over and attempt to, your next turn, pull Trake from the grasp of the wall.
I'll do that.
So 5, 10, 15. You're next to Trake.
Darn.
After Nari, so I'm going to try and finish this next
Is
round of
me?
combat before we finish. Nibs.
Okay. Still stinky.
Still stinky, but it's falling away.
Okay, I'm going to go up and grab. Is that green?
Yes, that is green.
Okay, that's the green orb. I'm gonna grab it.
You're going to grab a green orb.
Does it do anything?
As you grab it, nothing happens.
I'm
You
gonna,
sense that this is a magical object of some kind, but you don't necessarily know what.
I'm gonna throw it into the green circle that I saw on the ground, smashing it into the ground to
Watch
see
it
what
be a
happens.
freaking.
Go ahead and roll me a
spell
luck
orb.
check.
Straight 10 plus
Straight
1,
10.
so 11.
As you throw it down, it just crashes on the floor. I'm going to consider that. I don't know if I want to consider that your bonus action, but that would take some time.
I mean, I'm trying to, because I wanted to see if the green orb in the thing would disrupt it in any
What
way.
if that was like a spell orb and you just cast another spell on yourself?
Do I need to roll an Arcana? Because I'm trying to calculate, because I saw it, I knew what it would do, I knew what this would do. I wanted to grab it and see if destroying it or throwing it in the circle or the hex.
From what you could tell from your detect magic, these are not related items.
Damn it.
So
would-
as
okay.
you pick it up, you just throw it against the ground and it just shatters. It's this little like glass orb with this green stuff inside, and you just throw it, and this green stuff is nasty and goopy, and it just splashes across the ground.
You gonna, yeah. I mean, I guess bonus action.
I would say that's probably your bonus action.
Okay, I'm going to finish position myself like so, and I'm going to use my Dragon's Breath attack to destroy the other 3.
Okay, so you destroy the other 3.
Because they can't make deck saves.
Yeah, they cannot make dex saves. And as you breathe fire upon this rune, it does seem to flicker on the ground.
Okay, so the others blow up and the rune flick.
The rune flickers and all these other little orbs.
Do I need to
blow
roll
up.
damage?
No,
Okay. But it doesn't go out.
it does not go out entirely.
Alright, so that's my action, bonus action.
Yep. And that's your turn?
And destroying the orbs didn't seem to do anything.
Not initially.
Okay.
Next up is Trake.
Moonbeam, unless I'm stuck in the wall.
You
stuck in the wall.
You can still use somatic and verbal components, and you can cast spells just fine. You can attempt to use your action to break free. In this case, you would have advantage since Nari is there helping you.
Okay.
It would be-
Okay.
It would be your action.
your athletics plus a D4,
And it
with
would
advantage?
be athletics plus a D4 with advantage.
Oh man, that's a hard call.
Well, Nari's gonna pull you out anyways.
Maybe.
So it says
Yeah, Nara's there to
BSM for
assist.
Moonbeam. Just double checking. What's the M for?
The M,
Material.
material components,
Okay.
which is
So
stuff that
means
you
I
have.
cannot.
That's stuff that you have.
Yes, but it's verbal, somatic, material. But I'm stuck in the wall. There's no way I can actually get the material components if I'm
No,
grappled, right?
the material components are replaced by an arcane focus, upon which you have.
Right.
So you can bypass that. Oh, cool.
Yeah. As long as they don't cost money.
I was gonna say the only exception is typically something of monetary value.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'm gonna have a moonbeam come down right on top of Ketharaak.
Okay. Rolling
It's
his
gonna be-
save. He definitely succeeds.
Upcasted. It's upcasted, so I'm doing 3rd level.
Okay.
So that should be. He succeeded the Constitution 16 saving throw.
Yes, he rolled a natural 18.
Okay, nice. So he takes half damage. He takes half 3d10.
That's still pretty good.
Yep.
Maybe I
Rolling.
attack upon my policy.
That is only
Close
18
range.
damage. That sucks.
That's above average for 3d10, my guy.
You're right. Dang it. I expected
My
I
gosh.
expected more. Alright, he takes 18. It is radiant though.
It is radiant. And are you using anything else this turn?
Yes. For bonus action, I command the fire rabbit, and he's gonna go ahead and shoot him. So that's gonna be a dexterity 16.
Okay.
Is this actually recording then?
What is?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's being recorded right now.
Oh, okay. I'm just seeing.
The little blue thing on the left, on the right, I mean, that is a success on the
Oh,
save.
that says stop recording. Okay.
Okay, so he takes no damage.
End of your turn?
That would be it.
Okay. With that in mind, Ketharaak is going to take his second legendary action.
Our legendary actions when you can just kind of take whenever.
You only have a certain amount of points that can be used.
He has a certain number of legendary actions.
And then he has to roll good to get him renewed.
That is not legendary actions.
Those are layer actions. Which
Depends.
one is
It depends on the situation. You can make them go either way. Either
Same
way.
with, like, Dragon's Breath.
I love how you said you can make them go either way, but either way.
But either way. You can make them go either.
You guys gonna take some ether damage?
So with that, he is going to cast a cantrip. And funnily enough, this would be made upon Warden. So Claire, if you want to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for him, since you're right
I was
next
gonna
to him.
say, are you? Oh, is that
I
what?
was gonna say, I'll look on the sheet you roll.
Okay, beautiful.
Cause he wanna roll. He's got a plus
Constitution?
4,
I was an 11.
plus 4, plus roll this. 2,
2.
13, 17.
17, that is a failure. He will take 7 points of cold damage.
Which he has.
He should not have resistance to cold damage.
Resistance to
He
cold
does
damage.
He
have
does have
resistance to
resistance
cold.
to cold
Cold,
damage.
fire, poison.
Where the hell does the cold come from? Oh, it's his plate armor. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
So then what does
So
he actually
3
get?
points of damage.
You took 3 points of damage.
I did.
Yeah,
Yes.
cold damage.
Don't we have immunity to poison?
I have immunity to cold damage.
You have
You have
resistance.
resistance.
Oh, I have
cold.
resistance.
You have immunity to fire damage.
That's right.
You are
So-
resistant to poison damage and the poison effect. Is what it should be.
R.I.P. my page, because I put that in wrong
Well, maybe I'll check for you. I'm
so cold. That
Like,
was
maybe I can throw
factoring
you
in.
a
That was factoring in the resistance.
Resistance.
What did he throw at me?
a frostbite.
Nice.
Maybe I am incorrect. Yes, immune to poison. You are immune to poison and the poison condition.
I'm already resistant to poison anyway.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have taken anything from that cloud then,
Yeah,
right?
Nibs, you would not have taken damage.
Okay.
Cool.
So you would still be full HP at this point. With that, after Trake, it is Ketharaak's turn. So he used his legendary action to stack upon his turn. And
I'll get my health back.
Sorry, I didn't think about it until she said he was resistant to poison, and I went, hold
Yeah.
on.
Oh
He's
yeah, it's right there.
resistant, and I'm
Immunity.
immune.
I have immunity at the moment.
so
as well.
Ketharaak is going to... How far is he?
Immune to poison, frightened.
Yeah, it's because of our
Fire.
Immune.
Frightened.
heroes.
So
Poisoned.
this cone
Poison.
extends another 20 feet past where it
Oh
goes.
dear God. That's everybody.
Except
That
for-
is everyone but Nibs. I need everyone but Nibs to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Add your D4.
A Constitution saving throw.
Including Petrus, who does not have that D4.
That's okay.
Hey, that's good.
He's expendable.
Wait. Okay. I
Wait,
don't
did
get-
you have the D4?
I don't have advantage at this,
My
do
D4.
I?
What about your D4?
That's what I'm looking
A
for.
double dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20s for Trek.
Bruh.
Did you just say dirty
Honey,
20?
You have it in your hand.
Yeah.
I thought it said 2.
Yeah, it's a double dirty though, because it was like 18,
Plus
and then I
2.
rolled the d4 to get
Oh, it's on the ground.
20. So
That's right.
Not 20!
So
Plus
both are
two.
successes. Anything over a 20 is a success.
22!
Petrus rolled a nat 1.
He's about to get one shot.
It's gonna hurt.
10.
10, that's a failure.
do we still take damage on
I'm
half
at
damage?
20.
You're at a 20?
I'm
20
at a
succeeds.
Question.
Yes.
When shield says
That would not work on a saving throw.
no,
Fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you.
not even magic. What is
Now-
magic missile?
Magic Missile is a first level spell.
It's
It,
such a useless defense.
Well, Magic Missile is something that automatically hits you.
Yeah.
That is the spell's niche. So you still are resistant to cold damage. So that doesn't matter. So as this wave of Arctic energy goes out from his wand, it goes out in this 60-foot cone, nicely hitting everyone, dealing 38 points of damage, reduced to 19 for all 4 of you. It is not reduced to 19 for Petrus.
Nice.
That's the first
19
bit of
damage.
damage that Claire took. That Claire.
I pick.
That is over half of Petrus's
Claire
HP,
and
and he is not very happy about that.
That is over half his HP.
He thought about counterspelling it, but he only has 2 of those. So,
It would have
he's-
been nice if he counterspelled
He's
it.
flying.
yes. However, there are worse things that he feels Ketharaak can do. That is Ketharaak's action. We're going to roll a d6 to see if he regains his breath.
To see if he survives long enough to counterspell anything more powerful.
He does not regain his breath. So,
So he's just a breathless.
Wait, was it a breath or was it his wand?
his bonus action is a breath, and that is his lightning breath that he used last turn.
Gotcha.
We wanted us, and he was wanting to
18
huff
in
and
my
puff and
bones.
just zap us away.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
okay.
he, having nothing to do, is now going to step 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Just float
Breath or-
backwards. Mike Wazowski.
The
We
wall
are
next
almost
to
at
you-
8:13, so Logan has to go in a minute.
Man.
We are most of the way done through this round of combat. So-
What's my saves from the eyeballs?
Your saves, they are rolls to hit. What'd you say?
18.
If I'm 75 currently, and he's...
20 feet in the air, you are about 90 feet away.
So if I go 15 feet closer, I'll be 80 feet away?
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm going to shoot him with my gun.
You're going to use the Psychic Lancer?
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to steady aim?
Do what?
What are you hitting him with?
I am going to hit him with...
Lightning.
I'm hit it with the lightning bolt. Funny thing is, Petrus has a wand of lightning bolts.
That's so useless right now.
Yeah, it is. But so would be a wand of fireballs. So
Wand of fire.
Or some blue balls. Wait.
A wand of blue balls would be perfect.
I don't
for a
have
blue guy.
balls.
I don't have balls.
Mind
My whole
spike.
body's just.
Gonna hit him with Mind Spike with an intelligence saving throw.
Wisdom
True.
saving
It's not-
throw.
It's
not-
actually
it's-
true. Like
it's
the
It's
majority
not
of
gonna
It's a
be
wisdom
well,
saving
the
throw
majority
for
of my
Mind
body
Spike.
has a blue
Okay.
tint.
DC 17?
Since
17.
when?
I believe he still succeeds with a 12.
Resistance.
Then it'll be half damage.
Yes, that is a success.
It'll be half damage.
It's almost like
What did you say he has resistance?
he got cast
I
Mind
don't
Spike on
necessarily
him, and he
inherently
succeeded.
know his location.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Good
15.
damage. 15 points of damage?
Yep.
Alright.
Psychic.
So we're not getting it tonight, but sometime tomorrow.
I finger fucked his brain.
Yes, you did, good sir. Is there something you would like to do with your bonus action?
Cry.
You didn't steady aim that?
No,
That was
it's
a
just
saving
It's a
throw.
saving throw.
As a bonus action,
I
I'd
forgot
like
I
to face
didn't
myself.
have to do that.
I'd like to put myself face down and end my turn.
I'd like to bend over.
I summon a monster face down.
I'm going to bonus action hide in the middle of the room.
You only move 15 feet, so you have 15 feet of movement that you could go around.
Oh.
This eye is no longer active. If you wanted to move back behind there, that's somewhat undercover. I would allow you to roll for stealth.
All right.
And how I do stealth in combat is it's your stealth roll against their passive perception.
Okay.
Unless you are blatantly in obvious view of them.
Okay.
So you want to go ahead and roll stealth?
Okay. I didn't know if that was
Add a
something that you
D4.
wanted right now, or if that's something that you wanted like.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your stealth plus a d4, and then just leave that roll there.
That one.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put that back in my box.
Well, hey,
from anything.
you get bonuses. Nat ones aren't automatic failures in my book.
That one.
One.
So,
Actually,
For 2, plus your stealth,
Oh, okay. Plus 12.
which you have advantage on, right?
It's only for sound though. So.
yeah, this is
Or
for sight.
IP.
Okay,
So.
so 14.
14.
That's not a terrible roll for a 1.
It's the lowest I can physically roll.
Fair.
Literally.
So after Mike Warden, it is to you. Let's speed through these last couple
yeah.
people so
I
we can
cast
start getting
Spirit Guardians on myself. Well, obviously it's myself.
Yeah.
I cast Spirit Guardians, which gives me a 10-foot, well, 15-foot aura.
Aura.
Of angelic creatures that are now.
Do you want to be
defending
doing
me.
radiant or necrotic damage?
Radiant?
Okay. I am going to immediately roll that. What is your DC? Your DC is a 16. You want to go ahead and just roll 3d8 for me?
Oh yeah.
They just break my thing. Because they made me change my
That's
name.
4,
They probably did.
7.
So 18. So the eye beside you immediately just pops as the radiant energy around you eviscerates it.
Okay. And then 1, 2, 3.
You would be walking
15.
on a table right
Bad
there.
time.
No, I know. I'm just thinking of the aura.
Oh, eel time.
Does it damage the wall
I
at all?
misspelled it.
Is that within
It's supposed to be really bad.
10 feet?
Real
Within
bad
15.
times.
15 feet?
Uh,
Yes, it would take half of that damage that you just rolled. So let me record that down real quick.
That's 18
I haven't
points.
done this in-
Guys, I can damage the wall just by being there.
It succeeded on its save, so it's not completely damaged by what
Yeah,
you
I know.
just did.
The wall.
Does it break any of the magic items?
No, it does not.
Can you write down the 14 for my hide? Since I don't
Anyways,
go until like halfway through the next round.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a week.
I'm going to say Mike, my
Wiskowski.
14 stealth.
Cool.
How far away is Penis Boy?
Penis Boy, at this point, he is 20 feet in the air, so he's about 25 feet away.
Okay.
Good grief in the twilight.
I'm going to. No, I can't. I cast a spell.
Yeah, you cast a spell already, so you can't healing word or anything.
How far away is he?
Pancakes.
Penis Boy or Ketharaak? Ketharaak is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 85, about 90 feet away right now.
Oh, I'd take a massive hit to hit. No, I'm not going to try to grapple him again. Bonus action, harness divine power. I'm going to regain a for
first level spell slot.
Harness Divine Power. And 1 expended spell slot up to 2nd level. Alright. So you regain that spell slot. After Warden's turn, Drake, I need you
Yay.
to roll me another. This is going to be a DC 14 athletics check as it is attempting to restrain you.
Oh yeah, because Nari doesn't get to go until after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm top of initiative.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Minus
So,
1.
as these arms, who at this point
Plus
were on your shoulders, were attempting to reach over and wrap you around and wrap its arms around you to pull you in closer, you are able to kind of slide your small body out from underneath it and you are no longer grappled. However, it immediately takes 2 attacks upon you
Why?
because it doesn't like its prey getting away. One is a 15 and the other is a 21.
And I would like to say
So
call me daddy.
they are just bludgeoning fist attacks, right?
These are a great sword held by an arm.
Oh. Great. Okay, so the 15 minutes, the 21 hits.
The 15 misses and the 21 hits. So that is going to be 11 points of slashing damage as you step away, as this wall is a little angry that you got away.
Oh.
And as it
everyone.
is, you hear these ghastly voices screaming at you. Come join us!
Great.
That is that. Now, Penis gets to go.
Penis and then the
Well,
little
actually,
people?
first, the eyes
Walls.
get to go. Speaking of, Nibs. What is your AC again?
18.
18. So one of these hits.
I'm going to. By how much?
It hits you as with a 22.
Is this a projectile or magic?
This is magic.
And then as reaction, can I absorb the elements?
This is 8 points of lightning damage. So if you would like to, how many spell slots do you have?
No.
I've got 3 casting.
Yeah, but you only get a certain amount of spell slots.
Yeah. Actually, no. I'll take the hit, and then use Wrath of the Storm on it.
Okay, Wrath of the Storm.
It needs to succeed on a DC 17 Dex save.
DC 17 Dex save.
Does an eyeball get to Dex save?
That is a fair point.
It's a stationary eyeball.
How much damage is that?
It'll be 2d8.
2d8? Go ahead and roll your damage. What
So
kind of
it's,
damage is
like
this?
a
Lightning.
crystal obelisk thing?
Okay. Yes,
lightning
it is.
damage?
It is like a
Oh,
crystal
I thought
eye
it was
on
like
it.
a crystalline, like tentacle thing.
No, it's these are stalagmites with like an eye near their end that has almost been like stapled on.
Gotcha.
Storm. Just wanted to double check this. That is 5 points of lightning damage. However, as a storm cleric, features.
So are you gonna channel divinity and double that,
I'm pretty sure.
or max that to 14?
Yeah, that was my intent.
Okay.
So
Speaking of, at this point, who has any effects on them? Are you on concentration right now? Yes, you are, because you just cast Spirit Guardians.
main grants you
Yes.
access to spells, favor, domain, bonus action.
But I have not
storm.
taken any damage since.
Might not have
You
it.
have taken 3 points of damage
When?
It's.
when you were gone.
'Cause I think
You
it's
took.
But then he was immune. We figured out.
No, but he still
No,
took
it was
3
lightning
points.
damage. 3 points of
Lightning,
lightning damage.
You're right. I can't. Like,
Because I think
When
it's.
was-
what
No, it
level
was
were
the
you
3
at?
points of cold
Level six.
damage
Level
on a
six.
legendary action. You were resistant to
You're
cold
right.
damage, but not immune.
That was.
And then
that
you-
was before my turn.
Yes,
Sorry.
okay. Whenever you take damage, you have to roll concentration check.
I know, but that damage was before I cast.
I understand. Was the cone of cold out before or after?
He goes before me.
That is correct. He can cast spells outside of his turn.
I
So
know.
that's why I'm trying to.
The-
I have a lot to think about,
Yeah,
so I'm
the Cone
trying.
of Cold was
It was
during
before-
It was
his
on
action.
his turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Then
on
I'm
his
just
turn.
trying to find
Don't
this so that we can
believe he's done an additional.
track.
I don't think
And
he's done
is
a
anyone
legendary
else
this round.
concentration? Yes, you are. He has not yet. It was just past his
I
turn.
need to.
Is our gnome friend concentrating?
He is not anymore. He failed his last concentration.
I made my concentration check.
Oh wait, no, I did the moonbeam. I haven't rolled for that.
You have not rolled for that, have you?
No.
Which Moonbeam is concentration.
Yes, I'll roll for that right now.
Does Moonbeam do damage?
Yes.
Did you already roll
It
the
did.
damage?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
It can do some mad damage.
5.
So you failed your.
D4.
I
Yeah,
know.
it doesn't matter. It's 9.
That other one was an anomaly. I never succeed these things, no matter how
I feel
Okay.
ya.
Are there
really
any other
just wanted
effects
to
on
roll.
anyone that I should mark?
Nari is
Everyone has
silently-
bless, but that doesn't.
That is
Panicking?
fair. Bless is on some people, so I have.
We have. You guys have 8 more turns with bless.
As long as you do not lose concentration.
Guys, we almost made it to
Nari
the
has
top
the
of the
cry
3rd
feature.
round, and we are all still alive.
And he's regained all his health.
All
So
of
we've
it?
got
I'm
bless,
assuming.
Most of it
Bless.
is not.
bless,
So-
and bless, and so we are going. We've got 1 or 2 more things to do. Eyes. The attacks were made against you. You are not close enough for an eye. There are 1, 2, 3 eyes within range of Ketharaak.
He now regains the rest of his health.
So Ketharaak is going to regain a shit ton of HP. That will be the rest of his HP. Well, most of
What
the rest of
a-
his HP.
On toaster.
On Toaster.
I have
And
a feeling
eyes
we need
1,
to fight the layer before we fight the
2,
Take away the buffs so we
It's
can't.
reminiscent of the Minecraft dragon fight.
and 2 more
Zombie.
creatures,
More
zombified
zombie
creatures appear.
I was really
So-
thinking.
Hey, Willow. Hi.
Okay, so Petrus goes, and then Flesh Golems go, and then we will end.
Oh, yeah.
So Petrus
does something for us.
Besides
has dealt more damage to him than most of you guys.
Well, that's because I haven't been able to.
I was mind controlled for a little while, so that's not my fault.
In between your turns.
Shut up.
I took an entire.
Nibs. I took a risk. It didn't pay off. That
I expended an entire damage wave that I could have
Almost
done
worked.
just to
So-
save you.
It was a good idea.
He is going
I like
to
how it's coordinating
move
things too.
5, 10, 15, 20,
25,
25,
30,
30, and he is going to use his wand of lightning bolts
Why?
on
Break.
the mutilated flesh golems.
Oh.
Yay! And hopefully we'll see them smoke.
He is going to use a 5th level charge
Oh my
for
lord.
the
But you
wand
got
of
remote.
lightning.
Consume the lightning and become charged flesh golems. Oh no!
They explode within close range.
Or no, he's going to use it at 3rd. And so that's going to be 8d6. That's,
Try out.
that is 35 points of damage to both of these. They're going to make their dex saves. They have a -1 in dex, I believe. And that is a 1 and a 2. Both of these just poof. Gone.
Hell yeah.
Wait, was it like a line or something?
It was
No.
a line. Lightning bolts are lines.
Yep.
So
Uh,
it didn't hit the eyeball.
Scratchy lines.
No, it did not hit the eyeball. That is
Neither,
Petrus's
I
turn.
guess.
And then these two are going to move their distance, which is 30 feet. They're going to dash, and they're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And move both next to Nibs using their action to dash.
Okay.
And that is where we are going to end.
Take pictures.
I am hoping that I just get to leave it here. So if I need to take pictures,
I am good with leaving my character here.
as long as everyone else is also okay with that, hopefully this will not be touched and people can just use this little section of the table.
So if he's violently puking everywhere,
It has. That should be a concept, but
does that
it hasn't happened.
mean hypothetically?
He succeeded his con save and took half damage, remember?
Did he?
So the violent...
Hypothetically, would it
That
break
was
his
on the
concentration if
wisdom
he had
save.
That was on a wisdom save.
No, he's not failed a save yet. He's failed 1 dex save.
Well, he doesn't get a save on the.
So what exactly were so how I considered it was a potent poison that yes causes people to vomit when they fail the Constitution save.
Oh, gotcha.
That is a and.
Okay.
When was the Wall of Flesh's turn?
On 10. It just went, attempted to grab Trek even further. He succeeded in getting out,
Can
and
you
then it hit
read
him.
the Celestial Guardians? Is it when they start their turn inside of the,
Alright.
I
Hey,
believe it
y'all.
is when
This
they
was fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to next week.
At least.
Congrats again on vehicles. Trexer,
I love
For the-
congratulations for spending money.
don't worry. Oh, sorry. I always
When the
think
creature enters or
when
starts
we-
their turn there. So he's going to roll another save, and that is a natural 20. So if you want to roll your 3d8, you will take half the damage. Or it, should I say, will take half the damage. That's the wrong piece of paper.
He takes 5 points.
He takes 5. That's
'Cause
already
I rolled,
reduced.
I rolled 10. Yeah,
Okay.
so 5.
Yep. Well,
Alright.
that was fun.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to make the decision whether you fight him or fight the lair first.
Well,
I think we've decided that we gotta at least take out the eyeballs, or else all of our damage is meaningless.
vanity, vanity, life is vanity.
Yeah, and so
Poke
far,
eyes in the light.
you guys have not been utterly fucked by the damage coming in yet.
That's because of some luck.
There
and
is some luck.
And some immunities.
Some
So-
immunities, some resistances. Y'all are doing good in the fight so far, but we'll see how things go a little bit further down the line.
He's using a lot of his legendary stuff up front.
So-
Now, again, we
So
don't
how
know-
legendary actions work is you get an
Let's go around.
X amount of legendary actions per round, and say a
You're not
cantrip
available
costs
this weekend,
2
correct?
points.
No.
That's
I'm
right.
either.
That's
I'm
what,
not
Oh, yeah,
available
I
this
didn't
yeah,
weekend.
that's,
say
I was
that.
pretty sure
I'm
everyone.
hoping-
Oh, I was thinking of superiority now. My bad.
We're doing the 9th. which-
Originally, I was planning on going to my cousin's, but we're not doing that, and I'm hoping Luke moved now.
Okay.
So.
I was just I wanted to make sure on that because this is the